See you all. I'm going to share my testimony about a very serious event that happened in my life from 2019. Let's bow our heads and start with a prayer. Start with a prayer. Lord, thank you for your saving work in my life. I have personal testimony. Help me to have a good understanding of the gospel and my personal testimony so that I can share this good news for others. Amen. In 2019, I went on holidays in Pakistan for 6 weeks. Returned after New Year in 2020 and started work as usual. I did a one night shift in St. Helen. And I wasn't feeling that night very well. I almost have fever and I went for work. Anyhow, it was only one night I done. Then after that I was off. So after one night, a manager called me. She was like begging, Shagufta, can you come? We haven't got a nurse this night. And I said, I'm not feeling well. So she said, no, Shagufta, please come. Just take paracetamol. Can you come? We have no nurse tonight. It's 8 o'clock. And anyway, I just, being a bit soft. I said, okay. I took paracetamol. My husband said, my kid, no, you're not well. Don't go. I said, no, I will go. Because nobody's in the unit. I went to help them out. When I finished my work, I come back in the following morning. Anyway, in my duty, one patient was fell, which one was not my fault at all. Because the night when I went for work, so already the lady on the daytime, she had a few falls, which one nobody has mentioned me, she already had falls. And one fall she had when I was at work. Well, I don't what I supposed to do. I check her and all, anyway, put her bed. She slept well. I hand over to nurse. I said she had a fall. She still not mentioned me. She already had a fall the previous night, and she already had a fall in the daytime. Anyhow, I came handed over. By the time, still I had a fever. I was shivering. It was so cold. It was 20th of February 2020. I came by bus. My husband was at work. Mariam, that time, she was not driving. And I have to change few buses. I came and I was very ill. And even though I felt somewhere my glasses, I didn't know. I came, I said, oh my God, I had no my glasses. I went in the same weather, same situation. I went back and took my glass. I went in bus station again. They kept my glasses. I brought my Aksa was at home. And she said, Mama, hey, what are you doing? You're not well. I said, I have no glasses. I have to go back and bring my glasses. I don't know, it was so bad. I was just I don't know what I was doing. Anyhow, I came and I went, the following morning I went to surgery, and they said, you just had a fever, take paracetamol. So my GP was pushing me to the A&E, my A&E was pushing me to my GP. I was about a few months, I was suffering with high temperature. And even though I was a nurse, I know what to do. I told my doctor, I said, something else is going in my body. It's not paracetamol. You can't do anything more than. Anyhow, it was going on a few months, so what I can do. I went in A&E, so doctor said all sort of things. Maybe you have this, maybe you have that, maybe. Even one day doctor said, maybe your temperature is so high, rather than, it's 40, 39. So one day, one doctor said, maybe you have cancer. He told me he was not mannerful even. He told me on my face. I was looking at him and I was so scared. Anyhow, they sent me again home. I came, then this was going on a few months. After that, they took me to the hospital. That night, I was very, very ill. And they admitted me, and they all surgical, medical, all teams coming and checking on me. They couldn't diagnose what happened. I was sweating what was coming out of my body like 3-4 times, changing my clothes, my bed sheet, but I was too much sweating. Anyhow, they admitted me and they diagnosed after, when I was 3 weeks in the hospital, they diagnosed I got typhoid. So they treated anyhow. When I come home, about after a few months, I got a letter from the same lady, because this lady, it was my fault. They put everything on, all whatever was, she had a fall, everything was my fault. I even not remember because it was already past, it was already few months. And well, I said, oh God, I had to forget this lady who was well. When anyway, I talked to my what agency I was working with. I had an interview there, things like that. Anyway, what they done? They, well, it's a long story, but I will make it short. They put my case to police. Well, so with police was involved. My RCN, and they have supported me. They provide me good solicitor, barrister. They always support me very well. And so I informed my Royal College nurses and nursing and services, and they said, okay, we will provide you good solicitor. You don't worry, we will support you. Anyway, my solicitor has took me to when I call like they said, you've been persecuted and things. I said, oh my God, I was so scared. I always thinking, oh my God, I will be arrested. What happened, my family and things like that. Anyway, my solicitor said, Shagufta, that could happen because they put very serious allegation against you because the lady has whatever bruise and whatever because you. I said, no, it's not my fault. It's not my fault. Because I was working in dementia unit, which is a plus dementia 29 resident, my own, and all confused, falling, shouting, and just my own. And I know in that night how I managed. Anyhow, then after that it was going on. I receive every week, every month, so many letters. They called me to the police station for interview. My body was shaking. I couldn't even speak anything. My solicitor with me, anyway, he spoke for me everything. And then, about 3 years, this was going on and on and on for nothing. They can't find. I pray to God. I said, God, what I haven't done nothing. I mean, since age of 19, I'm working nursing. I'm 50 plus now, and what I have done, I'm not done anything wrong. Why I'm just seeing this all is so bad, like police and court and all. I hate this. I don't want to hear this all. So they transfer my case to Crown Court. Then my solicitor said, well, Shagufta, this is not going to be very big something. So we will try. Barrister was very good. So I have been so many hearing in Crown Court. In summer, they told me your last hearing will be 4th of November, which was a few weeks ago. I forgot because whenever the letter comes, I hate reading them. I said, I'm paying for nothing. I haven't done nothing for what. And police couldn't find any evidence. They couldn't, because that was actually was all weakness with the nursing home. Their record keeping wasn't very good. The ladies, they have no any falling history. They have no falling protection, whatever. There's no risk assessments. No, nothing was in that about that lady, and they can't find anything. And the police, my persecutor was on and on and on. My barrister, personally, he went and seen judge. He said, why this lady you dragging 3 years? Even they can't provide any evidence. So judge said, okay, give her more time. We will see what's happening. And I pray God, I said, Lord, just to confuse them. This lady is already, this police is already so muddled, they confuse them. They can't find anything. Why she's on and on about me? And God has did that because they can't do anything because nursing home was, they want me to put everything on me to protect their self, their organization. And Anyhow, well, when I went on, I was at work in Warrington Hospital. I was working on 3rd of November, and I suddenly called my solicitor calling me. I said, "Oh my God, why my solicitor is calling?" I got time. I went inside. I said, "What?" I said, "You know, Shagufta, I will meet you tomorrow in the Crown Court. It's last hearing." I even forgot. I said, "Oh." Okay, I said, okay, I will see you. I went in Crown Court. The same lady, the police lady was there. Three people was there. I was just shaking and all. I thought maybe this is my last day. Maybe I will be arrested and all. So many in between, this whole event. So many times I think I have to leave this country. I hate doing nursing. 2 years I didn't work. I was so lack of money, everything. Anyway, I don't know what to do. I got done beauty course, nails, but I can't do. I said, because I'm so used to do my nursing. So anyhow, I would just hate everything, praying, sometimes can't concentrate to read Bible, which one I feel so guilty if I don't read Bible and sleep without pray and can't concentrate on anything. So, but I pray, I say, Lord, you are my judge. You know what I have done. I was firm, like John said, we have to be firm, we have to be patient, which one I did. And I went, and my barrister, he was looked like Christian person. He was just really, the judge said, when the lady told, this lady, this case is from 2020 and things like that. And judge said, really, this case is from 2020 and you can't find any evidence? So are you still dragging this lady? That judge said that. I said, thanks, God, thanks. Somebody has spoke. And I was just, I stood there and they asked me question or whatever. Anyway, I answered, but I don't know what I was speaking and what the lady was speaking against me. Anyway, on 4th, when they come to hearing, I went to in a Liverpool Crown Court, and the lady I said, Lord, I have command this lady to your hand. Whatever she lies against me, just confuse her today. I haven't done anything, So the lady has said to judge, sorry, the police said. 3 people was there, and she said, sorry, this case was not persecution case, actually. This was more have to go something to the nursing home, their record keeping, their ladies assessment, ladies whatever they have supposed to, according to nursing, we have to do for patients. And it was more to NMC, and NMC not done anything. Nobody has restricted my work. I was still allowed to work. My RCN not said anything. I haven't received any letter from my midwifery and nursing council. I still was allowed to work. I still was working because after 2 years, when I was extremely lack of money, I said, my God, my inside something was empowering me. Go for work. Why you stop working? I lost my confidence. I lost, oh my God, if anything happened again. Something was like all the time was hanging one sword on my head. When I heard, it's a police case, I feel so guilty in myself. I said, how work I done, when patient was not coming to see their relatives in the hospital, their daughters, their son, and I look after them. I look after that patient was dying with a corona, patient was crying with all seriousness, and nobody came, and I'm getting this all reward here. I'm going to leave this country. I hate this nursing anymore. And anyway, they always, my daughters and all, they always support him. Mama, no, this one, you're not done anything wrong. Why are you saying this? I said, but I am just going through this all if I'm not done anything. So anyhow, the lady has said sorry to judge, and judge came to me, barrister, solicitor, all was with me. They said, Shagufta, we are so sorry. We're so sorry you has paid for nothing for 3 years. That was not a case for persecution. So anyhow, my Lord has given me a victory. So yes. So it was so painful, so stressful for me. James has written, James' letter was written, dear brother and sisters, when trouble of any kind comes in your way, consider it an opportunity for great joy. For you know that when the faith is tested, your endurance has a change to grow. So let it grow. For when your endurance is fully developed, you will not be perfect and complete, needing nothing. If you need wisdom, ask our generous God, and He will give it to you. He will not rebuke you for asking, but when you ask Him, be sure that your faith is in God alone. Thank you very much for listening me. Could I just request everybody could raise hand towards me and just pray for me, please?